Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at point.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Hayes. And no good. Here's Balmaro. Baseline try. He's defended by Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Into the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
It's Hayes with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Baberovic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Hayes. Good work there as it goes.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They set the pick. It's intercepted. Pass to Baberovic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now here's Hayes. Shot clock at 6. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
He's defended by Hayes. Can they get it? Melli with a rebound.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Pass to Melli. From outside, off the mark. From deep. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
1:51 left to play in the first. And there's the drive. Out to the wing. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Hayes misses. 1:16 left in the opening quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Baberovic. They can't stop the run with that one. Takes a three. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
There's the drive. Pass to Baldwin. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. To the middle. Here's Balmaro. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And he drops that one in.
Man, they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Melly. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 8. And the second... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
They set the pick. The three. To the inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
This one for three. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Shot clock at 5. Offensive board. McCormick. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Hits the trifecta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lots of room. Good. He hits the jumper. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Guduric. Five on the clock. Inside. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's the pick. Drains the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
From behind the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
From deep. He can't get that one to fall.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. At the line.
That one's off.
Number 7.
He hits the second from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The three. McCormick with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Fires for three. That shot off the mark. And they're running. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Let's go with a three. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. 56 seconds left in the first half of this one. They get it back to end the run. The three ball. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
There's 31 seconds left in the second. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
"16 seconds left in the second quarter. Lets it go. It doesn't go for him.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And we finished off one half of play. They lead by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And now let's take a moment. And that is going to do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Baldwin. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Hayes misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Beberovic in at the shooting guard position. It's Hayes with the rebound. The teardrop. Beberovic can't get it to go. Beberovic has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Kept alive. And the basket by Balmaro. Balmaro's got his second basket of the night.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Launches a 3. Drops in the three. He's got 9.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the screen. Here's Mirotic. There's the triple. They get it again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Pass to Baberovic. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Pure from three-point range. Baldwin's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
He's defended by Hayes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Lets it go from deep. Pass to Mirotic. Ooh, ripped away. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
At the line.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's a screen beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. In transition, here they come. Pass to Melli. Knocks it loose. Goes back up, and it's good on the lay-in. He's got 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And the visitors call time here. .103 left in the third quarter. Baldwin, the pass to Hall. Oh, from deep. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Here's Balmaro. Tries to break his ice. And the layup is up and in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Baldwin misses the 3. He's defended by Hayes. Drills it from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And it's Hall missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Will it go? Baldwin's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
On Thursday, then on Friday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
From the arc. The shot won't fall.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Pass to McCormick. Out left to the wing. From deep. Fires in the triple.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And they're on the run. And he drops it in from the low post. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Up again. Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. The 3 ball. The shot off that time.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Off the mark from 16 feet.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Launches a 3. That shot, no good. In transition, here they come. Minute 32 left to play in the 4th quarter. He can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Top of the key. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's the three. The shot misses. McCormick with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fires the three. That shot is off. Launches it. Sinks the tray. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
Number 7.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hezonja, and it's Tavares in at the center position.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Garuba's shot is off. Shields. No good on the triple. And they're pushing it up. Goes up on the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Shields. Rebound by Tavares.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Rebounded by Balmoro. And Mirotic has it in the corner to the paint. Shields. He can't hit that time.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's Musa driving the lane. Outside Mirotic. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Latre. A nice shot by Campazzo.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here is Mirotic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mirotic has got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Mirotic. Driving in. Musa with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is Mirotic. He has 5. To the middle. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Garuba. Here's Hezonja. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen. This one for 3. A nice shot by Campazzo. Campazzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Shields. No good again that time.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Outside Mirotic. Hezonja defending. Out to the right wing. Shields. It's good from long range.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Garuba. Out left to the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Mirotic. Launches it. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Azania. Here's Musa. Cuts off the pass. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Leading by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Pass to Depp. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Quizair. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your home team.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Yui. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Another shot. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And it's blocked. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down low. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. McCormick with the rebound. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here comes the break. Pass to Deck. Softly drops in the floater. Deck's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's McCormick, defended by Ibaka. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Going inside. A special move before the shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They retain possession. Three-pointer. Deck pulls it in.
And to put things simply, this has not been his story.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the wing right side. There's the pick. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Here's Gozer. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Deck pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Huey. McCormick with the rebound. McCormick's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Diving in, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Team foul. Huey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
They set the pick. Fires the 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
They get it back. Quizair passes to McCormick. Clock at 6. Tries again. That shot, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Driving the lane, and the shot goes in. 6 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
That shot, no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. They lead by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. Okay.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the visiting team. And that'll do it for
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Balmaro. Outside Mirotic. Picked him clean. And here's the fast break. We've got his Onya. And it's Tavares in at the 5. Here's Musa. They shoot again. Here's Garuba, covered by Mirotic. 5 to shoot. Into the lane.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Shields. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
We've got his Onya. And it's Tavares in at the 5 spot. Rebounded by Balmaro.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Tavares on Sunday. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Mirotic. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen. To the right side. Here's Balmaro. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And now, here's Hazonia. Pass to Musa. To the wing on the left. Here's Garuba. Sinks the triple. Garuba's got 5 points so far.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Balmaro's shot is off.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Shields connects from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Tavares. Here's Campazzo. No good that time. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Balmaro, the pass to Mirotic. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And they're moving it up. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mirotic has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Musa. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Musa's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Campazzo pulls it down.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
1:16 left to play in the third. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Musa. A putback. No dice on the putback jam. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Garuba, covered by Mirotic. Here's Azania, over to the wing. Garuba. His 3-pointers off the mark. And he comes up with the deuce. Tavares has got 7 points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Mirotic. Musa grabs the miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Azania, the pass to Musa. Back to Hazonia. And they recover it. To the left side wing. Here's Musa. There's the drive.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 10. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the inside. The three. Offensive rebound. Here's McCormick. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Screen by Ibaka. Here he goes. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Dick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team.
Both shots good from the stripe. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the middle. The shot from the low post is good. Deck's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Cozier from outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Good on both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here is Ibaka. Pass to Deck. No good with the layup. Here's Cozier. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Down low. Here's Deck. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Fires top of the key. Deck pulls it in. Deck's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
There's the screen. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Nails the baby hook. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Traps in the tray. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Can't connect from short range. And he drives in. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Misses in close.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
So it's the visitors now. At one point, they led by 16. A nice shot by McCormick. Five seconds left in the game. That one drops for him. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they...
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Baberovic. For 3. He drops it from range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Hezonja. Pass to Campazzo. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Baberovic. And here's Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Campazzo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Baberovic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Campazzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Campazzo's got his second basket. Campazzo's gone 2 for 3 from the field. The 3 is up. Garuba with a rebound. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hezonja gets the bucket.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
Here's Baldwin. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
There's the 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Melli. 3-pointer off the mark. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here he goes. And the bucket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Garuba with the bucket.
And they're really working the paint now.
Here's Baldwin. They swipe it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Garuba with the bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Baberovic. Knocks down the triple. Baberovic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Campazzo. Oh, deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass to Garuba. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garuba's got 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Baldwin. No points yet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Baberovic. Give him 8. Pass to Hayes. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. He's off on the layup. Here's Garuba. Back to Campazzo. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up. Baldwin with a rebound. Hayes with it. Pass to Baldwin. From deep three-point land. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Up by 12. Don't go away. We'll be... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
To the wing on the left. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Hey, expanding his range. Deck with a rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall. 5 points in the game.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Here's Goodrich. Offensive rebound. Can't get it to drop. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
On target from range.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Uses the glass on the layup.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Six to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Here's Ibaka. Down low. Count it. Good. Ibaka's got his first 2 points of the night.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Stripped it away. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. He gets it in there.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Driving inside. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He rifled that one in from distance. He's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
2 points. That one goes.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Deck from downtown. And he can't get that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
I see him.
The 3. Offline with a 3. 35 seconds left to play in the half. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
The shot no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And the 3 off target. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You know what time it is?
Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
He's been a force over the stretch, getting to his spots, capitalizing.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team. And that is going to do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's the home team now. 17-point game. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Beberovic in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the shooting guard position. Got a piece of it. Here's Beberovic. And Musa pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
They grab their own miss. Hazonia gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Beberovic. Give him 8 points now. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Campazzo. Here's Garuba. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's the break. Here's Beberovic. Buries it from 3. Beberovic has got 11 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Campazzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Campazzo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
From behind the arc. That shot off. And they're on the break. Here's Musa. Banked it in off the glass.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's Baberovic. 11 points in the game. Pass to Baldwin. Shot clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Musa. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Pass to Campazzo. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires for 3. That one is off. Baldwin's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Musa. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Out to the right wing. Back to Hayes. Garuba with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Hazonia. Shoots inside. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Pass to Garuba. Back to Campazzo. It's tipped. Here's Baberovic. 11 points in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. That three's off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Inside. Puts it up from 12. They get it back. Here's Campazzo. Here's Musa. Count that one. He's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and
as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Garuba. Here's Hazonia. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. Campazzo with a steal. Here's Musa. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Guduric. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
From deep three-point range, the putback. Misses the three.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Campazzo. Oh, a special move before that shot.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
To the left side wing. Lets it go from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Back to Garuba. Pass to Azonia. Garuba down low. That shot missing. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the play.
From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Out to the right wing. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Misses the baby hook. Shot from the low block. And that's good. Off the glass that time. 1:24 left in the final quarter. Here's Guduric. This one for three. Four on the clock. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ibaka. Pulls it with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Guduric. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Ibaka. Pass to Deck. Releases. It's good from the top of the key.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The three-pointer off the mark. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy,
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Biberovic. On the clock. Beyond the arc. Mirotic grabs the miss. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Baldwin. And here's the break. Here's Melly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Shields covered by Hayes, all alone, and he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Baldwin. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Guarded by Marjanovic. Mirotic, the screen. Shields. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. Here's Biberovic. Pass to Hayes. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Three-pointer. The rebound by Biberovic. And they're on the break. Here's Melly. Pass to Baldwin to the left wing. From the arc. And it's Melly missing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Marjanovic with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Puts up a deep 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
They set the pick and play stops. Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Baldwin. And the layup falls. Baldwin's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Biberovic. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hayes, no good. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Shields. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. There's the triple. Hayes, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Mirotic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Off target from three-point range. Outside Mirotic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The shot by Birch, no good. It doesn't go for him. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will get underway. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Lets it go. Here's Cozier. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
This one for 3.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
All sorts of time. Tries to keep it alive. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Gutterich. His three-pointers off the mark. For 3. Offensive rebound. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Launches from deep. An absolute pound from three-point range. Gutterich has got his first 3 points of the game. Gutterich has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. McCormick, and there's the drive, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Quizair passes to McCormick. Here's Quizair. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to McCormick. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Quizair. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 6.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And another shot. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Over to the left wing. .50 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Gutterich. No good on the 3. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Colson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McCormick with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Here's Quizair. From outside, off the mark.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Shields. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. We got more in store for you right after this.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step.
And focusing now on our current game. It's been a hard-fought battle so far for the visiting team. And that'll do it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard spot. Drives to the hoop. A nice shot by Melli. Melli's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Shoots. And it's Melli with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melli in at the 4 slot. Here's the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Baldwin can't get it to go. Baldwin's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Pass to Mirotic. Not as good off the back rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the paint. And finished off by Mirotic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Oh, he hit it! How did that go in?
How about the range on that jumper?
Baldwin's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Down low. Out to the right wing. With the shot. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Shot on the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Baldwin's got 5 points now in the quarter. Baldwin's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Pass to Mirotic. Shields, covered by Hayes. And there it is for him. He's got 9. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. He lobs it up, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
No good on the triple. From downtown, Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bolmaro, the pass to Mirotic. They get it again. Here's Bolmaro. Shields. Cranes the 3-pointer.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Pass to Baldwin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got 12 points in the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. To the wing right side. Here's Balmora. Hasn't made one yet. Shields. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hayes. No good from outside.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Outside Mirotic. Goes up again. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 15.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Biberovic. Rebounded by Balmora. Balmora's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Milan, number 1. Assist goes to Balmora.
Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. Out left to the wing. Here's Melly. Off target from outside. And they're running. A 3 for Mirotic. The shot will not fall. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. We're going to step aside for just... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Covered by Birch. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Misses the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A nice shot by McCormick.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Gutterich. McCormick with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Colson. Here's Gutterich. Shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's Cozier. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Offline from the top of the key.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
To the right side. Hands it from downtown.
So hard to challenge these shots. I mean, especially against the better shooters.
From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Pass to Gutterich. Shoots the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
With the fadeaway. The shot misses.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Cozier. And he lobs it up toward the rim. 6 to shoot. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Birch. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Colson. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. First team
Yeah, easy
foul.
call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Number 7, taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Colson. From deep three-point land. That shot off. Here's Gozer. Picked off in midair. The visiting club takes the win on the road to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. From outside the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Hazonia. And there's a pick. Nice move. First shot won't go. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Let's go with a three. Here's Mirotic, and the layup falls.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. Here's Campazzo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Musa. Fires it from 18. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Ball goes to the away team. Checking in for the away team, number 12, Armani Brooks.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Mirotic. Clock at 4. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Campazzo. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Can they get it? Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Mirotic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Missed inside. Garuba down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And that one misses.
One shot. It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Balmaro. No good on the 3. Garuba, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Stripped away. To the inside. Hezonja. Good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Balmaro. Still no points. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and it seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And Campazzo pulls it down.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Away team foul. Mirotic. First personal foul, second team foul.
.54 seconds left in the first. Here's Musa. Here's Garuba. Pass to Campazzo. Clock at 6. Here's Hezonja. Connects from downtown. He's got 7.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Mirotic. To stop the drought. Good on the shot. We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Campazzo for three. And the layup is good off the glass.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
He buries it from three. One second left. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up one. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Ball entered from below the basket. Away team ball.
The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to McCormick. It doesn't go for him. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Ibaka. Lays it up and banks it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Shot is up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's McCormick. That's Ibaka defending. Going inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
And the shot goes in.
Number
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Deck. Takes the 3. McCormick with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Deck with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's stolen. to the left wing. Puts it up. Five on the clock. Second shot opportunity. No good with the triple. Now here's Ibaka. He's guarded closely. The baseline J. Another shot. Misses the baby hook. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
20 seconds left in the second. Pass to Deck. The three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
Moving on now to discuss the small. Thanks as always for watching.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at small forward. Drives to the hoop, out to the wing. Here's Balmaro. He's scoreless.
Home team foul. Tavares. First personal foul. First team foul.
No one near him. And Musa pulls it down.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Hazonia, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Mirotic can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Campazzo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Hazonia. And he throws it down with one hand.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Driving inside. From outside the arc, hits the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
They get the rebound. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Hazonia. Second chance effort. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Musa. Knocks down the long J.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Hazonia. Here's Musa. Here's Garuba. Launches a 3. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Inside, Balmaro. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Back to Campazzo.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Musa. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And it's all from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Garuba. Shot clock at 5. And it's good for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And here comes the break. That shot is good by Campazzo.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Goes up on the wing. The shot off that time.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Pass to Balmaro. Out left to the wing. Another shot. And that one's good. Mirotic.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
There's a screen from Garuba. Campazzo, the pass to Garuba. Here we go. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Balmaro. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. Balmaro's got 4 points this quarter. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Campazzo, the pass to Garuba. Back to Campazzo. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They're up by 1. And time for a short break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Deck. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
All alone. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. McCormick's gotten his first points in this one.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Graham.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Off with the layup. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
It's good.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And it's good. 2 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Screen by Deck. Pass to Ibaka. Crafty move. The shot no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Down low. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's McCormick. Soft touch off the glass. McCormick's got 6 in the quarter.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Deck passes to Ibaka. From deep. The shot won't fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
1:02 left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to McCormick. They set a pick. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To the inside. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And he drives in. Counted.
Number 7, assisted by number 3.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Fires from way outside. Off on that one. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes, Baldwin out there with Marjanovic, and it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Here's Baldwin. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Campazzo.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Melly. They get it back. Pass to Biberovic. From past the arc. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Biberovic. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Musa. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Campazzo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Campazzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Campazzo's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Garuba. Lasagna, the pass to Garuba. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Hayes. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
He takes it in. Lasagna, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. And they get it. Hayes, no good. It's a 7-point spread. Here's Musa with the drive. Pass to Garuba. Here's Musa. 6 on the shot clock. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hayes, no good. Here's Campazzo. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Hayes. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Not a lot of room. Pass to Biberovic. Rebound by Tavares.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Melly. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. 17 seconds left in the first. Here's Campazzo. Here's the screen. Count it. Campazzo's got 8 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Puts up a deep 3. Deck pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Huey. Pass to Depp. Over to the left wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And the 3 ball is good. Deck's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Huey. Nothing on the board. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Colson. Fires for 3. Deck pulls it in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ibaka outside. It's good from long range. Ibaka's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
From deep. The shot by Colson, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Well, despite that turnover, they've done a decent job taking care of the ball, and they'll need to continue that if they want to hold on to this lead.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Gutteridge. They set the pick. And it's off from three-point range. Ibaka looking for an opening. Inside. Jack passes to Ibaka. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. And he makes good on the layup. Ibaka's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Gutteridge. Off target with his 3. Here's Huey. Pass to Ibaka. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Decked, and he slams it one-handed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Huey, still scoreless. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the home team. How? That is more than enough.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Hezonja, and it's Tavares in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Baldwin, and the layup's good off the glass. Baldwin's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
We've got Hezonja, and it's Musa in at the 2 guard. Marjanovic, no good. They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. 2 points, that one goes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Tavares. And here is Hezonja, taken away by Hayes. Pushing it up.
with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Hezonja with the ball. To the middle. Here's Campazzo. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
There's the 3. And it's Melly missing. Here's Hezonja. Offline with his 3. Hezonja's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Baldwin. The offensive rebound. Pass to Melly. Here's Biberovic. Hits it from 3-point range. Biberovic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Marjanovic. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. A shot by Biberovic, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one goes in. Musa's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Back to Hezonja. Pass to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Here's Musa. Tavares passes to Musa. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Campazzo. Campazzo's got 12 in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
A shot by Biberovic, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Baldwin. 10 points for him. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Garuba. No good off the back of the rim. Garuba's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Melly. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Here's Musa, guarded by Marjanovic. Musa with the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Marjanovic. Got a hand on it. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up 19. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gutterich can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Ibaka outside. Here's Huey. Screened by Ibaka. Clock at 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops,
And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Takes a three. That one doesn't go. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
The quick look, no good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They get it back. That one misses. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Huey. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Colson. The tray. He doesn't hit that one.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ibaka outside. That three off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Gutterich. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
This one for three. The rebound by Colson. Puts up a three. It's not going to go for him. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Huey. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Pass the deck. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he banks in the layup.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Knocked away. There's a good screen. Takes it off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Drills the three-pointer. Here's Huey. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in